Hey guys, welcome back to Jenna Doing Things. I'm back with your weekly pop culture update. I'm keeping up so that you don't have to. I usually don't film on a Friday night like I'm doing today, but we had unexpected power outages in the area today, so I was forced to film a little later, and thank God that I did. At some point this week, I thought, wow, there's really nothing happening in celebrity news, but at this point, I feel like we have so much to get into. Let me advise you, get your cup of tea, get your blanket, get comfortable, because I think we're going to be here for a while. This week, I am going to entitle this video, Everything That Kept Me Up This Week. First up, we have Nadia calling Xavier her soulmate. Last week, I told you guys in pop culture news that Xavier had celebrated their first month anniversary. And all I have to ask, I have no comment to make. I have no judgment. This is just a conversation starter. What I want to know from you guys, how soon is it too soon to be expressing all of this, putting your name in each other's bios, saying I love you? How soon is too soon to go public when you are in the public eye? Kim Kardashian also discusses this on this week's episode when asked why she didn't, go public or share about her relationship with Pete sooner on the show. This week, she finally tells us how the two got together. It seems like she just wanted to get out there, and she, in her words, was DTF after hearing about his big dick energy, got his number from SNL producers and called him up. And the guy was obviously DTF, and they've been together ever since.
I did SNL, and then when we kissed in scene, it was just a vibe. And I was like, oh, maybe I just need to try something different. But Pete does not come to my after party. Everyone was at my after party. Does not give me the time of day. So a few days later, I called the producer at SNL, and I was like, hey, do you have Pete's number? And they were like, yeah. And I text him. I wasn't even thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna be in a relationship with him. I was just thinking like, heard about this BDE, need to get out there. Like I need to just like jumpstart I was just basically DTF. When I turned 40, everyone said it's the best sex of your life. And so far,
Watching Kim talk about Pete Davidson and being in this new relationship, she seems so happy. She's definitely glowing, having fun. She says she's having fun and just enjoying, not feeling so much pressure to always look good and be beautiful and be perfect. And the standard just isn't so high, and the pressure isn't so high for her to feel that way naturally anyway. And she says they have so much in common. One thing that the two have in common is skincare. And after this week, they'll have so much more to talk about as Kim is launching her own skincare line, Skin by Kim. KKW is dead, and Skin by Kim is a 9-piece refillable prestige skincare line. And just the first couple of remarks that I've seen online that people have said in response to this line is, number one, was a 9-step skincare routine. It's just priced really high. And also, this line is filled with buzzwords, ingredients and trends in skincare. But apparently the moisturizer is the product, from the line that is going to steal your heart because it has a skin firming effect. So maybe we can check just that out. But, my question really is, do you trust celebrity skincare? There's also obviously backlash just about the name because Lori Harvey also has a skincare line called Skin, but that's not the only brand. So there's, just this debate. Is she stealing this? But my question is, what is her team doing? She's already gone through this process with her Skims line, with Kimono, the original name. So I just feel like she should know better. I just feel like Kim missed the opportunity to call this line Skim. She could have had Skim for skin and Skims for Skims. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Kim and her boyfriend Pete have been spotted in London this week. And look at her hands. I love looking at Kim's hands because it shows how she's aging. She looks gorgeous. So maybe, I mean, we know that her skin doesn't look like this because of her skin line. Please, people, don't buy that skincare thinking that you're gonna look like Kim, because you're not. But look at her hands. I love how we can see that she's aging. Talking about out and about in London, the Queen celebrated her Jubilee celebration, her 70th year as reigning monarch. And I'm like embarrassed to say that I believe that she died in the beginning of the year when flippin' Hollywood Unlocked reported it. And look how good she looks, man. No, man, this lady's not gonna die anytime soon. Wow, she looks good, eh? Like, wow, look at you, Elizabeth. But who actually stole the show was Prince Louis. Oh, he's so cute, man. He is giving me like Harry vibes. Like, if he was so like naughty and full of like character when he was younger. And I'm shocked to see how old these children are. Like, celebrity children just grow at a different rate, eh? Either they grow too fast or they like never age. LeBron James is finally a billionaire. He is the first active NBA player to make the billionaires list. He's an 18-time NBA All-Star, 4-time NBA champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and now finally hitting the billionaire milestone. Go LeBron. I feel like I've been waiting for weeks and I feel like the hype is over. But Jada Pinkett Smith finally speaks out for the first time, addressing the Oscar mess. She actually, prioritizes speaking about alopecia, or making alopecia the topic of her Red Table Talk, and just uses it to say, I hope these two men heal, because we need both of them.
Considering what I've been through with my own health and what happened at the Oscars, thousands have reached out to me with their stories. I'm using this moment to give our alopecia family an opportunity to talk about what it's like to have this condition and to inform people about what alopecia actually is. Now, about Oscar night, my deepest hope is that these two intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile. The state of the world today, we need them both. And we all actually need one another more than ever. Until then, Will and I are continuing to do what we have done for the last 28 years. And that's keep figuring out this thing called life together.
Now, I've never been a One Direction fan. And when the group broke up, I thought this would be the last time I ever hear about them. Turns out not to be true, as Liam Payne appeared on a podcast talking shit about Zayn Malik, and the entire One Direction fandom blew up the internet. Liam Payne woke up and chose violence on May 31st when he aired out all of his feelings on former One Direction bandmates Louis Tomlinson and Zayn Malik. Appearing on Logan Paul's podcast Impulsive, the former popular band member shared exclusive details about numerous topics. The most controversial topics by far were his feelings on Louis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik, and why One Direction was formed. But now, after the backlash, Liam's kind of backtracking, saying, guys, I wouldn't normally comment on stuff, but when it's your family, it's hard to let it slide. They mentioned a specific incident involving Zayn, which I responded to, but listening back, maybe I didn't articulate myself as well as I could have. I was saying that there will always be things we disagree on, but I will always be on his side. That's family. Zayn is my brother and I will stand by him forever. Then a case that I felt has just gone on forever and ruled my life was the case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has finally come to an end. The jury, after 13 hours of deliberation, have found that both Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were guilty of defamation, but Johnny Depp was awarded more money than Amber. The jury awarded Mr. Depp 15 million, but the judge capped the punitive damages resulting in 10.35 million. And Amber Heard was awarded 2 million in damages. For weeks, people have asked me to give commentary on this case, but to be honest, I didn't always know what was going on and understand everything. But to be honest, I just didn't want to also get into spilling tea about a case about domestic violence. I feel like this case has become, because people are fans of Johnny Depp, and obviously Amber Heard has a questionable, has acted questionably. I feel like this case was made a joke of. I feel like we have taken a step back for the cause of gender-based violence and domestic violence. And I think that people get comfortable because it's celebrities in cases like this, because they can so easily take sides. All I can say is this case was sensationalized, and I'm just glad it's over. Talking about celebrity court cases, we have our own celebrity murder case happening in South Africa at the moment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Senzo Meyiwa was a South African professional footballer who played as a goalkeeper and captain for Orlando Pirates in the Premier Soccer League and the South African national team, Bafana Bafana. He was shot and killed in a home invasion on 26th of October 2014. Although there are currently 5 men on trial for the Senzo Meyiwa murder, this murder is labeled as a questionable death. Senzo's brother, Senzo Meyiwa, told City Press, "The people who are arrested aren't involved. These policemen are trying to cover up for someone. They are not interested in finding the truth. They know the truth. They just want this case closed. They are protecting someone we know, but I won't mention the name. We've got evidence of defeating the ends of justice. We know who shot my brother. That's why we are saying that those people aren't the right suspects." And this week, the case became even more interesting when advocate Malasela Tefo said, "I put it to you that a witness, not just a witness, an eyewitness will testify that Senzo Meyiwa was allegedly shot by Kelly Khumalo by mistake, as it's alleged." To be honest, I haven't been invested in this case long enough to really have an idea of what's going on or have a theory. And that's why I'm asking you, if you've been invested and you have a theory, tell me what you think actually happened. Do you think Kelly, the mother of his child, was somehow involved in his murder? Do you think he was murdered? Do you believe the invasion story? Like, what do you think happened here? And then in news that I feel like I'm out of nowhere, Pique cheated on Shakira. Like, who cheats on Shakira? Women like Beyonce and Shakira get cheated on. What chance do we normal women have in life, honestly? Like, I'm shook. Now let's end this week's news on a good note. We finally have the Real Housewives of Dubai, I personally love the Housewives franchise. I don't have all the shows, but I feel like this is definitely one I can get into. I love a sticky, disgusting display of wealth. And I feel like with the news in the last couple of months about Dubai, what people do there, what they do to stay there, I think this will be interesting to see the excessive luxury of the life in Dubai. The Real Housewives of Dubai season 1 has started, with the first episode airing June 1st. I've not watched the episode yet, but let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see me talk about the show right here on my channel. But for now, let's watch the girls' taglines.
They don't hate me because I'm beautiful. They hate me because they're basic.
A woman should be 2 things: who and what she wants.
The desert is ruthless, but nothing is more savage than me.
The only thing you can take from me are notes.
If you think money can't buy you happiness, you clearly haven't been to Dubai.
In the city of gold, nothing shines brighter than me.
And that's it for this week's pop culture news. I felt like it was a little bit all over the place this week, but we had so much news and I didn't want to leave anything out. Let me know if you enjoyed this week's pop culture update by giving me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Join the conversation, answer all the questions I asked you throughout this video down in the comment box down below, and click that subscribe button so that you stay updated with my pop culture updates. And don't forget to join me on Kardashian Sunday tomorrow as we recap the Kardashians episode 8. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.